FanGirl Tally, and we're back with some more Alan Wake, Chapter 3. Let's do this. I'm so enjoying this, you guys. I hope you are too. Remember to leave a comment and a like, and let's do this. Hit it, babe.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest.
Crazy forest.
Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake.
Your favorite
Mr. Wake,
person.
this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
He's still a creeper.
Alex Casey, how? Am I still? Is this the dark place? No, it can't be.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
So you recognize this is where we started the game with Nightingale.
Right, right.
Now there's this place up here that is unflooded. And it's got another stash.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Well, yeah, they're a cult. You're not exactly going to your local 7-Eleven.
So this is a silent hill game. Let's see. There's some light bulbs, lots of flares, and some...
Beer?
No, it's kerosene.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals. It's our job to hunt them and gut them.
Okay.
That's your people.
I was about to say that's your people. It looks like it. Oh, you were stuck on a tree or rock or something. Page. And do you need the pages? You have the writer.
He doesn't remember what he wrote.
Ah.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate.
What?
He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
So the cult of the word is the same cult, but in the dark place in the New York part, which is Alan Wake's story. So we're going to introduce them once we get to Alan Wake's story.
So the cult of the deer.
Cult of the tree.
Cult of the tree. Are the deer face people.
Yes.
And the cult of the word are the ones... Okay, so they're Saga's people. Saga's cult. And you're saying Alan Wake gets his... Oh, what the hell is that? A wolf? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that looks like a...
monsters.
That looks like that wolf was possessed.
Yeah, I've killed by the wolves many times. They're jack you up. Okay, so with the water receding, we can go to the other ranger stations that are over here now. See these arrows?
Oh, okay.
So this whole area has been opened up. Some pain pills.
Would those be any good if they'd been keys?
Stash key. Stash. It's over here.
Lots of arrows. So all of this was previously flooded?
Yeah, that was all flooded out before. Got that page.
Back at Witch's Ladle, Saga pointed the flashlight at the strange, dark substance. The same substance Nightingale had left at the morgue.
What?
There was something hidden under it.
Fucking owls.
She strained to see. The opposite of sunspots in her eyes. Blacker than black. Suddenly a change. The light reacted to the substance. A feedback loop surging up her arm.
That's not good.
Saga squeezed the flashlight, willing it to penetrate the dark matter. Burn it away.
So that's how you use the flashlights to burn away the dark matter.
Okay.
So are those, that means
Another locked box.
stash table. This time we use the key we just found.
Ah, that makes sense. What's the light for? Oh, flare.
Some more flares.
The cult is watching now, right now.
That's not creepy at all.
No, not at all. Believe that means watch your back. Watch your back, babe. There are deer masked people out here.
Today's catch, a yellow perch and a mid-sized pike almost caught a lake trout that gave me the slip. Saw an out-of-towner walking around the woods just before sunrise. Have binoculars or a telescope or something. Taking notes. Didn't notice me. Good. Don't need the attention. Today's catch, just an old rubber boot. Some of the regular creepies roam around again. Avoided them as usual. No one notices a quiet old fisherman. Not even the fish.
Aw.
Not even.
Dad used to make us go fishing all the time.
Yeah,
I hated it. That is beautiful. Wow. Take a picture of that. That's beautiful.
Oh, that's right. So with the update, we have photo mode now. I've never actually used it. Landscape. Macro. Oh, evidence photo. That's cool.
Oh, that is super awesome.
I like that.
Yes.
Let's see. That's presets, effects, lighting. Man, you can do a lot with this.
You really can. You can full on act like a photographer here.
Frame, Polaroid.
Property of, case. Wow.
Oh, I like that.
I do too. That's beautiful.
Okay, so how do we take the actual picture now? Create right interface.
That looks so cool. This just looks like an old photograph.
Frame up, down. Frame.
Press L1.
Focus.
You can move it all over the place so you can get any you want.
Just tell you how to actually take the picture though.
Camera flash, portrait flash, intention color. What about camera? Maybe just hit enter? Take screenshot. There you go.
That's cool, huh?
Yes, that's gorgeous. I like it. What do you guys think? Pretty picture?
Okay, so this is the first one of the riddles you'll see.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle? Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for fight, 4 for struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be.
What?
So 1 bird for light is the key word we're looking for.
Sun.
So 1 word for light, that means we need to put
One bird.
A little clothespin doll.
so 1
Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
bird for light. We gotta put 1 bird on the sun.
Okay.
Something feels different. I should look around.
So, yeah, we get our prize. They get
A
much
charm.
more complicated.
Cute.
So this is how we get
It'll go
charms.
great on the bracelet Logan made for me. Huh. That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these
So
rhymes.
the hammer charm staggers enemies more often.
Ah, okay.
So this is how we get more charms for our bracelet. This by doing the riddles.
I see.
Like I said, they get much more complicated. This is the first one. There's our rhymes.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
This is true. I love how she just rolls with it.
Alright.
She's like, ah, weird shit happens all the time.
So we got Caldera Lake. Strange dolls. Oh, that's what it looks like up close. Great doll.
Yeah, that is a strange looking doll. That would give me nightmares. What about you guys? Would that give you nightmares? That would give me nightmares. Of course, I'm a big scaredy cat. What the fuck? I don't know. You were doing something, then all of a sudden you came back and he was all the fucking you up.
Well, at least we know that they can attack you while you're on the caseboard.
Right? That's not cool.
That's great to know.
And did he take you out of the caseboard attacking you? Oh, that's what happened. Wow, that's messed up.
So that's how many different dolls there are.
Wow. So you, as you find the dolls, you then have to bring them back here to put them on the thing?
Well, you add them to your caseboard, yes, but you use the different dolls for different riddles. They ask for different things.
Well, you said you're supposed to get 7 dolls for each one of those, right?
No, that's just tells you how many dolls there are.
Oh.
That's basically your collection. And we need the key, which we don't have.
Stream side.
From Alaska to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, all the way down to California, the Pacific Northwest area spans over a diverse range. Here you will find 59 threatened or endangered species of plants and animals, including the mighty orca and white gray wolves. We see lots of those. Pacific Northwest region's ecosystems are wonderfully diverse. They include mountain areas like the Cascades and Olympic Ranges, as well as the dense forests around them. In the west, there are several islands, and dry desert plateaus cover the east. Some of the common wildlife column in the Pacific Northwest their home are robins and seagulls, squirrels and otters, cougars and deer, coyotes and raccoons, salmon and blue herons. The marshes and ponds of this area host an impressive variety of fauna, but majestic trees like the black cottonwood, big leaf maple, and Oregon ash thrive in the wetlands too. It is truly the nature lover's paradise.
Sounds like it. Do you know I recently found out that Texas has almost every single zone, nature in it?
Biome?
Yeah. I did not realize that.
This is a surprise, man. Okay, so this is a ranger station. A lot of times you have to start up a generator to get it going.
Oh, that big thing there?
One of those rhymes.
The hero, brave and strong, left home to right or wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry. Then he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she lost the thing she loved most. So we need a hero and a wolf. You see how they're capitalized?
Yes.
That tells you what we're looking for. Hero and a wolf.
Okay, so those are the dolls we're looking for.
Yeah. Password.
Is that what was on the sticky? Right there, a yellow one. 27 2547.
Okay, it did work. Experimentation update. Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont. Okay. Here's
Okay.
the promising update on project's first experimentations. The test items used were plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, toy cars, baby dolls. The iconographic nature of the test items was hypothesized to be beneficial for these research purposes. Test results negative. I'll continue testing with more advanced items and scenarios. No response from you is necessary. Dr. Eugene Camp. I received your favorable review of my project proposal. Thank you. I need not remind you that my academic as well as recreational expertise in mythology, folklore, and writing will indeed lend the needed credibility to the project in both testing it and creating the testing material. So this is the guy making these riddles.
Ah.
We'll find out why later. Research in the reality-altering effects discovered in Cauldron Lake area, utilizing fiction and art as a source and then manifesting the results into existence. The FBC's intent in this research project is to experiment with nursery rhymes, here to refer to as fiction, in an attempt to recreate the conditions in which the writing will become reality.
What?
The hypothesis is there are two ways in which fiction affects reality, either by reflecting events that have come to pass but that are not known to their later creator, whose act of creation therefore becomes the catalyst for these past events, after which they serve as the source of their own inspiration, or by the fiction itself being the initiating force in its present timeline, using the creator as a conduit. In the experiment, we will create nursery rhyme text with a specific function, and then use the depicted dolls and symbols as needed via a careful testing process, with the purpose of the story told in the fiction manifesting itself in real life. A variety of combinations of all of the dolls, symbols, and rhymes will be tested in order to collect large amounts of data with the hopes that a pattern will appear. Methods will be adjusted in the testing based on the results.
Wow.
So this is all about testing stuff.
So, human experimentation.
Okay, here we go. Hero doll. And
Wolf
wolf
doll.
Those are the two.
And more paper.
This is the list of the riddles in the test site. So there's two at Witchfinder Station, one at Streamside, and one at the Cauldron Lake rental cabins.
Those are all your...
So this is Witchfinder Station, so there should be 2 here.
Didn't you just find those?
I think I found one in the forest. Okay. So, the hero Graham Strong left home to right around from the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry. That ate what he found in the house of the host. Her host returned to find she lost the thing she loved the most.
Her food?
So the wolf is going to be the forest. And the hero left home, maybe in the boat.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
So let me see.
You get it right?
There's wolf tracks now.
Oh, okay. So you did get it right.
What is this? Okay, then.
This is weird. Very... You were just up there.
Another charm for my bracelet.
This one saves you in death, shatters in the process.
That's a handy one.
Right? Jesus, it's that dark with the light left.
Yeah. Don't do that again.
Okay, if I remember right, out the back door is another door.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
An overlap of the dark place needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality in our world eroded by repeated dark lore tied to a location. And a counterpoint, a work of art, a horror narrative crafted in the depths of the dark place, connecting to the story on the other side to reach out through the weakened veil. A story of a lawman whose heart was cut out of his chest. 2 corrupt men killed by their own twisted ambition. A haunted old woman drowned in a bathtub. Twisted reflections on the other side of the mirror. Arcs stabbing through realities, amplifying the influence of the dark place. These elements working in conjunction made a trickle that became a torrent, a wormhole, a vortex, and the art, the map, became the nightmare territory where the dark place encroached on our reality. A blanket over it, where they all overlapped, causing reality to twist and loop like a bad dream, remolding anything and anyone within its dark horror design.
Why would anyone want to write something like that?
So he's writing to try to escape the dark place.
Okay.
And the whole point of this is him trying to escape. And in order to escape, you can't cheat your way out. It's got to fit the story of what you're doing. It's got to fit in.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Obviously, you're going to succeed, or else you wouldn't be the hero. Duh.
Nice.
Okay, let's head back to the car. Continue the story.
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
Dude, these things are everywhere.
I looked down at the rippling water. The moonlight danced over each angle of the wave. The marching began to shimmer light. Unrelated cold. I hugged myself inside. I thought of him. Then the surface of the lake calmed, and like a spectral surprise, he was there. His face smiling at me, reflected in the water. I looked up, not daring to believe it was true. It was true. He was there. My love, my savior, my right.
What?
We found out later that she actually puts it over.
Who does? Yikes! That looks like a dead thing. Or a possessed thing. I appreciate story mode. Right in the thick of the forest, for sure. Maybe over there where the light is?
Okay, this that's the convenience store. And emergency is over here with the shortcut back to the car.
Right. That doesn't sound good.
Remember the FBC listening station?
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
It wasn't earlier, right?
No, remember the guy was there working on it before?
Yeah. I'm guessing he didn't fix it?
Well, he just went to the other side, so it's detecting an event,
Ah.
which is what we just did. So yeah, basically it's detecting the
Disturbance.
The disturbance that just happened.
Ah. So it's saying, come check out what happened.
Right.
Damn raccoons, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's brilliant.
Yes, it is. It definitely did well with the
This
imagery.
game is some of the best scenery and graphics I've seen in the game. It's really good.
It does seem really, really well done.
You ready to go?
Ready as she's gonna be.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all.
That's-
God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David. Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
I just found out.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
That's odd. carry on. Who wants to start this one?
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Oh, fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense.
What is that? Why is it under the light?
I remember.
This big black pile of oil. Between with Mr. Door.
Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and yes, on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our house band, old gods of Asgard, is here. And you crazy Vikings.
I am a talk show tonight. Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
This is very realistic.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to
Yeah.
see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right.
I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
What?
Scratch.
Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own? That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he's written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger, guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? Well, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Wow.
That's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
What?
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Yeah, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan.
Wow.
All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this series ends.
And poof! They all disappeared. He's at the end of the couch. That's not creepy at all.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story.
I think that's the point, bucko.
Right. Okay, so this is the Old Gods of Asgard's banner.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
That's because you did a dance with them.
665 neighboring east. They were in the first game.
That was kind of cool. I like that. That should be...
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Dr. Casper Darling, my interpretation of many worlds. So fun fact, that guy right there who plays Dr. Darling is actually the voice of Alan Wake.
Really?
Yeah, so this actor is, he does the motion capture and he's the face of it.
Yeah.
But he's from, Norway. Anyway, they don't use his voice.
Right.
He's from the same place Sam Lake is from.
Oh.
That guy does the actual voice.
Okay.
So the reason we have to go to the rooms is because we have to get the punch code that changes every time. So this one is 665.
Okay.
Every time you come here, it changes.
I see.
There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say.
He seems so much more confused and disoriented. need a key, or something to open it with?
There was something in the studio with me.
Oh, good. Find a
I had to get
flashlight.
out.
Please? Please? Oh, come on. Ugh.
This is the ritual to lead you on.
This is the ritual I will lead you on? Ah.
In the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air.
And the evil owls.
This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced. About writing here for countless
You
days.
Alan Wake players are glutton for punishment.
So here is his writer's board.
A plot board for mapping out his story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Part 1, late night. Read me. Beware Scratch, Alice. Waking up to a nightmare. At the talk show, I had thought I was home in New York, but none of it felt right. I was trapped in a dark place, a nightmare beyond our world. The writer's room was my safe haven. My writing affected what was outside. I was trying to write a story to escape this place. The story was called Initiation.
Okay.
With the story I wrote,
I had to
projected
write
myself
more.
out to look for a way to escape. I had tried many times, failed. This place made me forget. Everything Dora had said had felt true. Was that part of my writing or coming from somewhere else? The dark place, trapped, you must write to escape. So each time we come to here, we have to write new storyboards and then we move around the plot board to try to escape.
Okay.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I used my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
So you have to restart at the talk show every time.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. We'll treat all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, the books, the films are based on. Let's do this! Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
Oh my god. He really does look like the guy in the King.
Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, What's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
What the heck?
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
The heck?
Great! Murder Case Casey! Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
So you remember Suits? Suits?
Uh-huh.
The guy that played Gabriel's father?
Yeah.
He does the voice of Alex Casey.
Oh, that's awesome. We loved Suits, by the way.
Okay, so now we gotta go back in here and get the new password. 565.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so this is the cafeteria.
Hello?
So this guy we're about to meet, he is actually in the control games also. And the theory is he's some like...
Ah, Lorraine! There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other.
What the hell?
Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No totta helvetissä. Of course, Tom. The world
Tom.
will instruct its maker. I was gonna get something from the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsopako a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit.
So we...
It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
Oh, cool.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
He who mouths about his troubles is the prisoner of his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is.
So he has to get back to his
I
wife.
often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
That's how we transfer between the two stories. Is we go into Aki's puddle on the floor.
Ah. He seems more like Loki than an Aki.
Yeah, he's like some other god, outerworld god or something.
So he seems to speak in riddles and just basically be mischievous. You need to go downstairs.
Okay, this is the room we started in, Alan Wake. That's where we escaped.
Okay. Now you want to find a shoebox. That's what I was about to say. This doesn't look like a good idea. Every time you look into a TV, something bad happens.
Show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But for that,
What is that
many of the
floating in the
stories
background?
collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. A rare glimpse into the unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in the night spring.
Now is this what? Twin Peaks or the Twilight Zone? Oh, pretty.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Okay. The angel lamp.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now.
So the lamp is what you use to switch back and forth between dimensions, basically.
Oh, wow.
So whenever you see a light switch,
I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness.
So that's what this whole thing is about. It says we're jumping between dimensions and trying to get through. Now that we're through, we can pull the light back. And now we have a light behind.
And so you're back in the write yourself out world. Okay. And when he was in the other dimension, then where was he?
It's It's also part of it. It's just a different dimension in the same dark place.
Okay.
Never know which one I keep, but it's always a good idea to have a light. Okay, so we go back up here. This should take us back.
I needed to find another way out.
See, there's Ahti.
Mm-hmm.
This is the door that's on the other side of Ahti. We'll be able to unlock later for a shortcut down to the basement.
Oh, okay.
See if we didn't have a light and a lamp.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember the clicker, the light switch. I lost it, but I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind, twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape.
It does seem like he's in some sort of psychotic break.
Stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral into darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, and the compass. That's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Whoa. Okay then.
So this was kind of a setup chapter to kind of get you to the idea of what the New York Dark Place thing is. So that's basically it. We've got to find the way through. And we haven't got to the plot board section yet where we actually start writing the changed reality. That's when it gets really cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is the first of the Alan's, first chapter of Alan's story.
Okay. That was wild.
The story is called Initiation and Saga story is called Return. And you notice that Mr. Dorr said that the next book is called Return. So first he has to get through Initiation in order for him to return. So that's why it's the two different stories.
Oh, I get it. So that's kind of cool. So it's book 1 or book 2 and book 3.
As you do the chapters, I'll let you decide which one to switch back and forth because you can do them at the same time in any order. Alan Wake or Sage, and they kind of overlap each other's stories.
Okay. That's awesome. Guys, I am loving this. What about you? Comment below. Let us know. Are you liking this? I'm really enjoying it. It's awesome. Please remember to like this video. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to our channel. It really, really helps us out. As always, hit that notification bell with the notifications turned on so that you know every time we drop a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.